Steve Gamache with another Chef Knives to Go quick look product video on the Shun Premier Serrated 6.5 inch utility knife. This line of knives has a core steel of VG10 stainless, and the heat treat is about 60 to 61 Rockwell on this line. The construction is a multi-layered stainless cladding with a Damascus pattern. There you go. On the part of the knife where it's ground from the face of the blade, and then down towards the edge, and you can see on the non-serrated part, you can see more of the core steel showing through there at the cladding line. They also include on the Premier Series a hammered finish on the blade face as well. And this particular knife is about 3.1 ounces, 88 grams. The blade length is about 161 or 6.3 millimeters, and then the overall length is about 10.8, a little under 11 inches. The spine, this is basically the same, roughly almost exact same dimensions as the non-serrated version, but it's about 1.6 millimeters. Carries that most of the way through until you hit the grind, which starts back here. You can kind of see the face, blade face right here, and then the grind starts, and that tapers down all the way down here. This particular knife is about the same height at the back, 32.8, slightly taller, but take a look at the blade edge and you'll see the serrated design on this. So it's got serrations in the back part of the heel and then towards the front of the knife with a cutting straight edge bevel in the middle part and then a little bit towards the front at the tip. So it's a kind of a non-traditional serrated knife with some serrations, some standard edge bevels, and more serrations on the back. And it's basically the same dimensions, pretty much the same type of characteristics as the regular utility. It's just got the serrations on it. I did find it has a slightly more stiffness at the edge than the other one. Not a lot, but it's got a little more stiffness here at the edge. Not a whole lot. This particular example is extremely clean. Here's the edge profile tapering down, and it's a very thin blade as well. So these have great fit and finish. They're sharp out of the box, although I put a little bit of a tooth on it just to play with it. It worked really well. And there you have an interesting knife. This is the Shun Premier Serrated version of their 6.5 inch utility.